Get ready for cargo shots from the Strait Times, presented by HACTL. Here's a weekly roundup of the latest air freight and logistics news.
Global cargo demand shifts, airport rankings reshuffle, and major sustainability deals take center stage. From fleet expansions to rising geopolitical disruptions, stay with us as we unpack the biggest developments that shaped global air cargo this week. I am Nikita Sebastian, and this is Cargo Shots presented by HACTL. US-based cargo carrier National Airlines has taken delivery of its first Boeing 777-200 freighter at Boeing's Everett facility in Seattle. The aircraft is part of an $800 million order for 4 units placed in July 2024, marking a key fleet expansion milestone. The airline said the new freighter will enhance its global operations with improved range, efficiency, and payload capacity. The B777F offers a range of 9,200 kilometers and a maximum payload of 102 tons, strengthening the carrier's ability to meet growing cargo demand across international markets. National Airlines currently operates a fleet of 14 aircraft, including 9 Boeing 747-400 freighters and 4 passenger aircraft. The airline also plans to induct 3 additional B777-200 freighters in the coming months, supported by 8 GE90-110B engines acquired to power the new fleet. Heathrow Airport's cargo volumes showed mixed performance amid Middle East disruptions, with total March 2026 cargo down 6.6% year-on-year. Sharp declines from the Middle East and Europe contrasted with growth in Asia Pacific and Africa. Despite short-term volatility, annual cargo volumes remain slightly positive, indicating underlying resilience in global trade flows. Meanwhile, Frankfurt Airport reported a 0.4% year-on-year rise in cargo volumes to around 185,000 metric tons in March 2026, despite declines in operational metrics. Aircraft movements fell 1.1% and maximum takeoff weights dropped 1.9%, indicating steady air freight demand even as overall flight activity and capacity saw a slight contraction. Similarly, Amsterdam Airport Schiphol handled around 362,000 tons of cargo in Q1 2026, up 5% year-on-year, despite a 3% decline in March due to Middle East disruptions. Regional flows were mixed, while road feeder services and strong growth at Maastricht Airport supported overall cargo performance and network resilience. Hong Kong International Airport retained its position as the world's busiest air cargo hub in 2025, according to Airports Council International World, with volumes rising 2.7% year-on-year. The ranking reflects sustained demand and the airport's continued dominance in global cargo handling. Shanghai Pudong International Airport ranked second with an 8.6% increase in cargo volumes, while Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport moved up to third place with 4.2% growth. In contrast, Memphis International Airport dropped to sixth position after a sharp 20.9% decline. Miami International Airport climbed to fifth place, supported by strong growth in recent years. Globally, air cargo volumes rose 2.9% year-on-year to nearly 128.9 million tons in 2025, driven by e-commerce demand and supply chain shifts, with top airports handling about 26% of total traffic. Avianca Cargo has expanded its Miami service by adding Quito as a new origin, launching 5 weekly flights on the route using capacity from Amazon Air Cargo. The service, which began in March 2026, strengthens Ecuador-US air cargo connectivity. The expansion builds on a partnership between Avianca Cargo and Amazon Air Cargo established in 2025, covering charter operations and capacity agreements. Ecuador becomes the second market after Colombia, where the airline operates using Amazon's capacity, with over 20 weekly departures and nearly 500 flights completed under the collaboration. The Quito-Miami route is designed to support Ecuador's export sector, particularly perishables such as flowers and fruits, with demand expected to peak during seasonal periods like Mother's Day. Backed by airport operator Quiport, the initiative aims to strengthen South America's logistics corridor to the United States. Dachser reported a 12.6% decline in air and sea logistics revenue to 1.4 billion euros in 2025, impacted by falling freight rates and global trade uncertainty. Market conditions softened after a strong start, reflecting volatility driven by US tariffs and weakening demand across air and sea freight segments. Despite this, Dachser's overall revenue rose 3.1% to 8.3 billion euros, supported by growth in its road logistics business and contributions from recent acquisitions. Tonnage and shipment volumes also increased, highlighting operational resilience amid economic stagnation in key European markets and ongoing global trade disruptions. The company is focusing on integrated end-to-end logistics solutions, linking overland, air, and sea networks to strengthen supply chains. It expects continued volatility in 2026 due to Middle East disruptions and high fuel costs, while maintaining investment in network expansion, digitalization, and capacity growth. DSV has partnered with United Airlines, Microsoft, and Phillips 66 to enable access to 11 million gallons of sustainable aviation fuel. Under the agreement, United Airlines will use the fuel, while DSV and Microsoft participate via a book and claim model. The deal, the largest SAF agreement with a single customer, is expected to cut lifecycle emissions by nearly 100,000 tons. Meanwhile, DHL Group has expanded its sustainable aviation fuel agreement with Avianca Cargo through a new 5-year deal to 2030, enabling the use of 240 million liters of SAF. The partnership is expected to cut life cycle emissions by around 640,000 tons, with DHL Express receiving reductions from 40 million liters annually, while broader collaboration could exceed 1 million tons. Thank you for joining us on this week's Cargo Shots. Stay updated by hitting the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and visiting www.stattimes.com for daily news updates. We will be back next week with an episode of Cargo Shots featuring more interesting stories.
You've been watching Cargo Shots from the Start Times, presented by HACTL. See you next week with more updates from the air cargo and logistics industry.